Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the button control in Android and also find view by ID of activity class. So let us start. First, I share my laptop screen and fix the position here so you can watch better way my video lecture. And here Eclipse. Yes, I double click. So that is open Android edit bundle. So Android developer tools. So that asking the workspace folder. So here edit store your project in folder that is called as workspace folder. So I already created my first demo. So I just okay and take some process and now that taking some process. Yes, here now that start. So taking 30 seconds. Okay, so that is a very fast. So yes, so now that is a start there component all loading. So edit is a bundle of Eclipse and SDK software development kits. So now you can see here that is here some SDK load that process. So default target or that Android version is, and here our previous project is list out in package explorer. So that is a ID of Android edit bundle. So yes, now I close all previous open file so we can better understand. So yes, that I close all file step by step. So here that listed all file, and yes, now that some process is going on, so that's not responding. So here that message is appear not responding. So yes, that is taking some time. So yes, that now yes working. So yes, because that require more RAM. So here that I 4 GB RAM in my laptop. So now I think that is ready. And now we first create AVD. So Android virtual device. So that is my first. That is I already how to create. So here Android virtual device. Yes, and I already how to create. So just I select and start button and next launch. So our device is, and then after you can close this window, but that progress bar is complete, then yes, that our device is. So I can, you have to know very well here that Android taking some process AVD. So I close now this window, and that is background. So I minimize. So we can start our new project in file menu, taking new option and Android application project. Yes, and here we can take as a button. So btn, yes, demo. So button that is a prefix is a btn. So we can click yes on click event. So that is a set on click listener we have to register, and that is find view by id. So here I my goal of this session we can understand how the button click and we can print one message in Android. So yes, now I can take as next button. So I already explained all these step here our default workspace and btn demo that is select our new project name, and here default that is a all configuration launcher icon and blank activity. Yes, next. So here that is Java file and that is layout XML file. I finish in background our device is some process is loading. So that is in background activity. And now here that is graphics 2 tab is there. So I that is click in graphics. So that is our, and now yes I select, you have to know in my first video I have to take how that is text view is there. So we can also remove, yes, we can print to our own message using the toss class, and then I take toss class into the button on click event. So now I can remove. So our graphics is a blank. Now we can take one button. So from palette window, first we cannot take button. Yes, first we can directly, yes, in that src folder I select the java file. Yes, I double click and java file is open. Now here in my previous video lecture already I can explain what is a cross class. So toss, yes, that make text, that is a method, and there are three arguments we have to pass. So first is a application context. So here that by default that method is there. So I uh, so like get application. So here you can see get application context, and that is a context wrapper class. That is a method of get application context. And second argument, that is a message. So I print here like hello from BCA SAM6. So that is a in SAM6 that. And now third argument, so duration. So again I use as a toss class dot, that is a two member short and long. So that is a final static, that two constant member. So I select as a short message, and then show method. So that is a nesting and semicolon. So yes, that perfectly. And I double click in this Java file. So that is a full screen. So you can see at a one screen. So that is a toss class, make text is method, and we can pass three argument. So get application context, then double quotes our string message, and then duration. So short or long, there are two member of toss class, and nesting. So show, but before show there are three argument pass and show, then after. So toss class is displays a message, and only a few seconds that disappear that message. That is a by default, that is a work on the toss class in Android. Now yes, let us check our device is load or not. Yes, that is ready. So now how to run? Yes, that is a, I think you have to know. There are two techniques. So we can select our Android application project, and then right click, yes, and run as. Yes, here one option is there, and Android application. So yes, that okay. So that is a save. Yes, that not save. So save. And now here that is a lock our device. So I unlock, and yes, that screen is displayed. So we are waiting because that is load our process, any error or any problem, so that getting here. So you can, that is a log cat window. So that is all information display here. Yes, so that is a here process launching is going on, and then that complete. So our output is display. So yes, that directly display toss on create method first launch in activity class. So here that message is display. So some, yes, now that I think all are processed here, so many you can see. Yes, now that you can see now hello from BCSM6, yes, disappear. So how to run again? So back button, that is a back button. Go, yes, home, yes, that is a open. And here our previous all apps message demo I take in my video. Yes, BTN demo, I click. So again that display hello from BCSM6 and disappear. So yes, I minimize, and now we can take control palette window, and that is our graphics. Yes, I take here, that is one button from our palette window. So here you can see there are so some default, that is here scroll is there. So I just some over that size I increase, so that not visible. So I decrease that size of this over, so you can watch. So here form widget, here button small or font. So I take this button to here, that is a relatively layout. So that is a display the lining. Yes, I place in center, and now we can change here, that you can look that property. So button text is there, you can also edit here, and also edit in the source code of XML, means activity underscore main.xml file. So here I take, we can say that just show, yes, so show, or you can like submit show display. Yes, here show is method of toss class, so we can write as a display. Okay, so that is perfectly. And that ID, yes, that default, that is take. So here you can look, that is ID. So we can provide taking ID from runtime. So here how to, yes, first I take in on that is activity class, and here we can take as a control button b1. Yes, so that taking error. Why? Because that needed as package. So all the our user screen element that known as a user screen element. So here you can look. So that is a error. I just over the mouse and here some guideline. So Android widget, that is a package of our button control. So I just import that package. So that error is gone. So you can look that error, and here automatically that import this package. So toast class is also same package. So android.widget.toss and android.widget.buttons. So you can also take here asterisk sign. So all control is appear. And now we can take ID from r.java file. Yes, you have to know in my, that is a 7 pillar. Yes, that is source folder, GN folder, yes, assets, bin, library, resources. So that is a very important. I take one demo, my video lecture for anatomy of structure of this project to Android. So r.java file is taking to all our ID here. That is ID, that is resources, and all ID maintained by, and that is machine generated. Do not modify. So we can take our button, that is a ID from this file r.java file. So what to do? So after that set contents view that we can write to our code. So here we can take as B1, that is a handler, and find view by ID, that is a method of activity class. You can look, and then return is a view, that parent class. So that is a activity class, and that view is a parent class. So that return data type is a we have to typecasting, otherwise taking error. So how to take the ID? So here that directly say the ID. So I write ID r dot ID. Yes, that is a resources. So yes, and ID, and next we can take ID. You can see here that I r dot ID dot net we can save. Yes, first, so that appear our ID is not display. So yes, first we can assign to our button one ID. Yes, here I not take any ID. So let us take, we can give, so ID, we can say that like btn, and yes, btn, and we can say that yes, btn display disp. So that is a perfectly, yes, you can modify your. So there are two way maintain your ID. You can say I save. So here first ID btn disp in xml file, and r.id that is maintained by r.java file. So update, yes, I okay press. So that both save, and now we can yes, control s after you can change. So press control s, so save, and now we can in coding part taking that ID. So here that is, I press again, so you can look our ID is display. So btn display, that ID is in taking directly previously not appear. So I can show you how to. First you can give your any control, that is user screen element, like checkbox, radio button, spinner, so many control is that in palette window. So every time we can take this technique. So we can take ID just from r.java, and how that is error. Why? Because we have to that find view by ID method is activity class given the parent class, and here that is a button that reference. So we can type casting, otherwise taking error. So here that suggestion, add the button, yes, cast to button, yes, I click. So you can look here automatically typecasting, and error is gone. Now what to do? So now I take BT B1, yes, BTN that ID, and on click listener. Yes, here you can see that on that is we can take as a listener. So we can on click. So set, yes, on set on click listener here that display. So we can take as a uh, set on click listener. Yes, here that is a listener. You have to know event delegation in Java. So here same technique, set on click listener. So I just click, and now what to do? New keyword, and again that is parent is a view class, and on click listener anonymous. So I think you have to know within a nameless object and all parentheses, that is a taking this method. So that is I just write. So you can look, that is a listener is registration. And here after semicolon you can give means after semicolon you can parenthesis, after you can give semicolon, so that one error is gone. Now here I taking mouse over, and here that package import, that is a view. So android.view, so view is a our click listener registering parent class. So just import, so that all error is gone. Now what to do? So here we can on click, yes, I just take this toast class, this line, and cut and paste to in this. So when that directly display the message, now we can click on the button and then display the message. So I can save again. So I think you have to understand set on click listener, that is a nameless that start to here and complete to this year, that is anonymous type that class. And after parentheses we can provide the semicolon. Yes, that is must be. So that is a nameless object, and I think you have to learn in J2EE Hibernate. So that is a anonymous type class. So here on click listener, there is no any class name. That directly call that constructor, and on click listener that actually fire the listener is event delegation registration in every control, and then that fire that here button is there. So that fire is on click event. And here you can see that is a view. So all our user screen element, that parent class is a view class, so that we have to use. And here so we can require to type casting, because find view by id return the view class or parent class. So you can look syntax. So here we can pass id integer, and then return data type is a view class. Okay, so we can type casting is must be, and that is a anonymous type. So that is I think first time to your knowledge. So now or id maintained in the r.java file, and all id also maintained by our xml file. Now you can look here our button, that id is appear. So we can provide id, the text, then width height, next center we have to provide, that is true center horizontal and vertical. So we can take our activity as a center position to button our control. Okay, now I can run. So what to do? Again, same process. Now there is, I use second, there is button. So I click, and that is a running just directly. So current that your project is running, you can look here, the process is going on, and now that button is displayed. So let us check, wait. So we can update, yes, that display automatically, that device is ready. Now that takes some time. Here launching our button demo project, and that I think taking 1 or 1.5 minutes, because that here locket, yes, here going all process you can also observe. And then display waiting, that not display directly to itself, because we have to press the button and then that click event, yes, look, now button display, yes, appear. So now I can click, yes, and yes, you can look, that is first I can show you how the button control that click event work in the Android apps. So that is a now our control. So previously directly on create method of activity class is running and display directly message and disappear. So here toast class is a within a some like uh, 2 seconds that display message, and after automatically disappear. So what is a permanently we have to display to our output. So you can use as a text view as a your display the output. So I taking the demo of in my next upcoming video. So I hope you can understand. Yes, just I revise what to do I in this session. So we can use as a first toast class, make text, and there are 3 argument. I summarize all these things. So get application context, first argument, hello from BCSM, that is our text message in double quotes, and toast length, short or long. There are 2 final static constant member of toast class, and show, that is a nesting. So first 3 argument pass and then display this message. And first we can create, yes, on create method, that is in our main class activity class is a extend. So actually that find view by id is also method of activity class. You can look here, I just taking mouse over, so you can look view android.apps.activity.findViewById, and that argument is integer id, and view class is return. So that return data type is view. So yes, here I just click. So android.view.view. So that view package, this view is class, and that all our user screen element like button, so many I just show you. So our palette window, you can see our XML file, and I select graphical view, and all these control. Look here, I just some decrease the size of that locket, all these window. So here so many control. So text view, large, yes, small, button. There are three different types, that is a toggle button, checkbox, radio button, spinner, uh, progress bar. Yes, here also vertical, horizontal, then stick bar. Yes, so many control. Then text field, so many different type. That is a by step upcoming my video. So that is my why I came saying all these control, because view class is a parent class of all control. So that is I just show you how many control. So that is a set on click listener, and that is a anonymous type. We can test all method right in this within this parenthesis. And nameless object, I think you have to understand in Java, that is anonymous class type is there. So yes, we have to already, and now last time I run again, that is yes, already display our device. Yes, hello from PCSM6. So I hope you can understand and enjoy this session. Very simple. How to you write one button and toss, both I can explain. So button uh, listener, we have to registration, and that is a parent class is a view, and find view by id. So here I my session of goal that I explain find view by id, same technique we have to take all control id in this way. Yes, that lines all control, you can like text view, edit view, all control here, typecasting, and take here that reference. And now that that event you have to write, that's here button is there, so I write is a set on click listener. So yes, I hope you can enjoy this session, Android apps, that button control and find view by ID method of activity class. So how it's work in Android apps. So now I can close my session. So just subscribe my channel Ashok Jalaikarni, press the bell icon to never miss any update. Thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture, and Hare Krishna.